Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I'm very happy to see you back here. So today I'm going to do a little bit of chit chat and storytelling while I'm doing my makeup. I don't have that much time right now because the baby's asleep, and for the past few days we had really hard times with Aurora because she falls asleep and she wakes up like 10 minutes later or 30 minutes later or maximum of 45 minutes. So I know I'm very restricted on time, so I'm just going to jump right in. But before I start with my makeup, I would like to talk to you about the partner for this video. It's the brand Dossier perfumes, and I work with them for a long time. I absolutely adore this brand. I feel like they offer amazing value and amazing quality. This is how the box looks like when you open it. It comes with this little card that tells you about the fragrance that you ordered. So these perfumes are made in France. They are cruelty free and they're very eco-friendly. You get this big bottle of 50 milliliters for about $29. They constantly run different promotions, so the more you buy, the more you save. If you buy like 2, 3, or 4 bottles, you get different discounts. That is going to be amazing saving. I think it's going to be a great gift for this holiday season. You can get plenty of them for a really affordable price for the whole family to enjoy. I love the quality of the bottle. It's very nice and heavy glass. I love this magnetic cap like so, and I love the fine mist that comes out of here. Oh yeah, and I love absolutely all of their scents. But if you have some kind of favorite fragrance, you can go to Dossier.com and find the perfume that will match, or basically that has been inspired by the luxury brand perfume. So you can find something similar for a much more affordable price. So I love working with this brand and I love using this brand. I'll post the link down below, so please check them out. Now let's jump right in. I'm going to be doing my makeup and I'm going to be telling you one little story that happened to us yesterday, which was pretty crazy. I'm going to use this little lit up mirror, LED mirror, because this condo is pretty dark and I always need some kind of additional lighting. So the story I wanted to tell you, okay, so we live in two-bedroom condo on the first floor, and the reason for the first floor basically was because I have hard times walking and my son Caro has hard times walking upstairs, right? So especially having a new baby with the strollers and things like that, that would be impossible for me to go up and down stairs. But the bad side of it is that now we have neighbors that are actually above us. And it's kind of hard to predict what kind of neighbors you're gonna have. So our neighbors is pretty big family. So there's an older guy, and I think he lives with his girlfriend or wife, and he actually lives with 2 sons. They're grown sons. So they're very loud during the night. I feel like the older guy, I think he works at Walmart, so he's almost always gone at night because he works a night shift, from what I heard. But his 2 sons are very, very loud during the night. At least once or twice a month. It's kind of like a tradition. They have few quiet days and then few loud days. Sometimes they're yelling. It feels like they're wearing like a very heavy shoes because they're very also like heavy set men. So they're very loud. Anyway, we kind of got used to it. But one of their sons, I don't know if he has some kind of condition or what, but I did not meet him personally, but from what I heard, he's, I don't want to like diagnose the person, I'm not a professional in all this, but from what I heard, he's not, like, there's something going on with him. So, yesterday, basically, my mom took kids to school in the afternoon. She came back home and I was supposed to run some errands I needed to do. Like, we were going to wait for Preston to come back home from work, and then we needed to do oil change and things like that. So my mom came back home. I put baby to sleep and the baby woke up like 5 minutes later. So my mom took baby for a little walk. We have a community pool right here, and my mom only brought like a little jacket, like a kid's jacket with her, because she was going to leave for 5 minutes. Then basically 10 minutes later, I finished like editing the vlogs and do some stuff that I needed to do. So my mom called me 10 minutes later and she said there's police everywhere, and they're not letting me back in. I was going to go and I thought that the problem is that she cannot speak English, so she cannot explain that she lives here or something like this. So I was going to run out real quick and help. But my mom said don't go because you won't be able to come back, basically. She said that there's something going on, there's a police everywhere in this like apartment or condo complex. My mom said she's gonna go to the pool with the baby. By the pool we also have like a little gym, so she said I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna wait there. So she said while you're waiting for us, just eat and basically be productive, and we'll be back soon when they let us in. So I warmed up my food. I cannot really eat because like I'm all stressed out. I called my husband so he can go and eat after work instead of rushing to come back home, because you basically cannot get in or out of the community at this point because there's a police cars and the whole shebang going on. So at that point I start hearing the they closed off the street right here, right by my condo. Closed off the street. There's police cars everywhere. At this point the helicopters start running around, but I cannot understand what they're saying. They're telling someone to come out, or basically hands up and things like that. What I thought is happening is that sometimes like different criminals, when they run away from police, sometimes they like jump over the fence or something and get in the like closest house or closest community and hide. I thought that that's what's going on. So I asked my mom to hide somewhere, like not right in front in that gym, but like hide somewhere in the corner, so even somebody if runs it, she's not like right there in front of them. So that's what's going on. And at that point my mom is actually telling me there's a lady that speaks English a little bit. She heard what police was saying, and they're saying the number of apartment, like come out of apartment number, and it's the apartment that's above us. Like they wanted someone to come out of that apartment. And I was like, what's going on? So, and at that point I kind of realized that it's probably the guy that a little special above us. I don't know what's going on with him, and I don't know, maybe everything's fine with him. So I started panicking. I was like, okay, what should I do? Things are happening. So I and at that point it's been already like 45 minutes or so. So I put the diaper bag because I need to feed the baby. My mom doesn't even have like a jacket or anything. I put the nursing pillow in the car. Our new car is parked in the garage, and I was going to like open the garage, and I'm like in the car getting out basically. But when I get in the car, I hear that the police is like actually right there. So there's helicopters circling, and on top of that there's a bunch of like the police is stalking through that like that speaker thingy. So they're right there behind my garage door. Okay, I cannot really, and then I start hearing like the names of people that they want to come out. So I cannot really get out from the front door because that's where the neighbors would be coming out, in case they decide to do so. So I wanted to go in the garage, through the garage, but then I realized that probably they're not gonna, let me out like this. So I open the garage and I stick my head out. So the police asked me to get out. There's like a 10 or 15 people with automatic guns, with the SWAT team, with that big bulletproof car. So it's like the whole shebang. So they didn't let me to go back in the house. They said that they ask people to stay in the houses. They ask people to stay in their homes, but people who are not in their homes, they asked them not to basically wait outside, not to go back in. So I told them I need to feed the baby. The police, there was like one very nice officer that actually went in and got my diaper bag for me. So I went to the pool and I fed the baby at the gym with my mom and changed her. So the baby was actually pretty comfortable. The baby was like held the whole time and was sleeping the whole time. Everything took about 40 minutes. Preston actually went to eat and he was not able to like pick us up because I think he left the car running and something happened with his battery in the car, so his car died. So anyway, 2 hours later we saw that that police kind of was not as, how to say, like heavily armed as they were before. Like they got back in and some of the cars, some cars left, some cars stayed, things like that. So we kind of saw that, you know, situation changed a little bit. And from what I heard is that at first they were saying that there is armed man with a gun, and then later on they discovered that that man did not have a weapon. So everything kind of got a little bit easier, but they were still hanging in there, still waiting and stuff. Asked him to come out and he was not coming out. So then we saw that that older guy is walking with that suspect, basically our neighbor, basically with, you know, their hands up and the whole shebang. So nobody really explained to us anything, but at that point they let people to go back into their apartments. And in the evening I actually read a little bit about it. So what happened is that that guy who lives upstairs, he actually had like a toy gun, and he was on the balcony. I don't know if he was yelling or showing it to someone or pointing it to someone. So basically somebody saw it and called the police on him, that they saw like an armed guy on the balcony. So that's what's going on yesterday. I hope you enjoyed this little story. It was definitely not a boring day. I just feel very bad for my neighbors, because I don't know if it's this older guy's son or grandchild or who, but you know, we just saw that that older guy was walking like all red and all like embarrassed and scared behind this like suspect guy. So it's just really hard to have someone who has some kind of like mental condition at the family. It's just it's something that you would not wish on your enemy, you know. The most scary thing that can happen to the parent is that something is going wrong with your child. If your child has some health problems or mental problems or whatever, or some addictions, and just being a parent, I understand how hard it is to go through anything that might be going wrong with your kids, you know. So yeah, I just wanted to tell you the story because it was kind of crazy, and I felt like, I feel like I want to buy some kind of gift basket for them for holidays or something to put by their door, just so they know that, you know, we're not like, I mean, of course we're cautious, but we're not like completely scared of them because of that. Because the whole neighborhood, they're like, oh, he's criminal, he's criminal. I just don't want them to feel uncomfortable every time when we're walking the dogs and we meet, you know. So let me guys know what I should do. So yeah, just let me know, give me your advice. So thank you for watching this video, thank you for listening to me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you would like to see more story times videos, because I always have like plenty of different stories. So yeah, and until the next time, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.